Hi guys, my name is Kiera, but here on this channel I go by Hobokiki, and today we will be planning in my Hobonichi cousin. You guys all know it as my pride and joy. I'll just flip to the week that we're working on. This time it's April 15th through the 21st, and I will be using this sticker book from Live Love Posh called Spring Allure. You guys are very familiar with this sticker book. I have been gushing over it. I really want to get into these stickers here because I think that they are so amazing. I want to add these leftover stickers I have from Scribble Prints Co. I think they will just add, just elevate the page because it's going to have some foil and it's rainbow foil, which is perfect for anything that is themed with rain. So that is the plan. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. I want to take a peek into last week's spread because I will be copying this layout that I made last week. I do know that I want to rearrange some things and try to make it work a little bit more to how I planned. So let's try and do that. I knew from the jump that I wanted to bring in one of these girls here. I am going to go with the girl at the bottom just because I think that she will fit a little bit more better in the area that I'm trying to place her in. I want to add decoration, but I do want my weekly section to be more functional than decorative. However, I still want to look at it and, open my journal and be like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to have, like, the perfect balance of, yes, it does list all my plans for this week, but it's also freaking adorable. So that's what we're going for this week. I did think that it would be smart to add all the stickers that I'm planning on putting in this spread first, just to make sure that I have the deco that I wanted here, because I know I'm going to take up a lot of space with the boxes that I have planned. But after I get a few stickers down, I can already tell that it is going to work out in the way that I want it to. I am going to take this little coffee cup sticker and stick it on top of Monday so I can mark Coffee Monday, just because I am trying to basically fall back into a groove of getting things done, being productive, taking care of myself, just getting into good habits and basically a reset. Reset in the middle of April, Kiara. Yes, I know. Sometimes it'd be like that. You know, March was very hectic for me in a good way. I actually had a lot of good times in March, but it did kind of like knock me off my routine because there was so many things that were planned in March. So I have to basically jump back into my routine. So this is me resetting myself. Now I am just going to use this golden mile liner to basically make a separation between the events for the week, which will be at the top of the liner, as well as the to-do list and tasks and chores and all that good stuff, which will be at the bottom of that mile liner. Right now you are seeing me basically pencil in, or I guess ink in, my to-do list, task list, running to-do list, whatever you want to call it. This is where I'm going to put all the chores, all the things that I need to get done on this side. So it is a little bit of a longer list, but it just makes sense to put everything all together, where I can see that it needs to get done. To me, it's just making a lot of sense to me. So I don't know if you like this kind of spread or not. However, I do know been it's been very like useful for me. Just by using it once, I'm like, okay, I can see why people do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this will be a forever layout, like if this is how I am going to plan in my Hobonichi cousin forever. You guys know I like to mix things up a little bit. I just like to keep myself on my toes. So I can't promise that this is how it will be forever, but until I settle in or settle back into my routine and I know I'm being as productive as possible, and I feel good at where I am at, I do see myself using this layout a lot. So I guess we'll see. If I feel like, hey, I just don't feel like using this one week, then yeah, I probably will change it. And that's perfectly fine too. As for now, this is what we're rolling with. And I am just going to make a cute little note section on the second part of this page. And of course, we are making it look like it is a torn piece of paper. So I am going to doodle that really quickly here. We will add a box for our YouTube videos and when I need to get stuff done. I did think it was important for me to have a place where I could actually list my YouTube videos as well as my Instagram ideas, not just a section where it just says, post on Instagram, but actually list what I plan on posting on Instagram. That way it kind of gives me, a heads up of something that I need to do beforehand. And I did a decent job at posting on Instagram last week, but for me, it's like I will give myself ultimate credit if I just make sure that I post at least 3 times a week on Instagram, knowing that I usually never post on Instagram, and then going from that to 3 times a week would still make me feel pretty accomplished. So that is the goal. I do also want to take this time to apologize for the varying audio quality within this video. Honestly, just because of things that were going on, it's just that some parts of the video had to be recorded during different parts of the day. So you're going to hear just a little bit of a difference. I can tell probably because I know, what was happening. But if you can tell, then this is my apologize to you. I am so sorry, girl. I do decide to add a little drop shadow, on the sides of each box here. I figured that would help them stand out a little bit more and just, be able to be seen as part of a section. I will say that adding a drop shadow definitely makes a huge difference, like night and day. Can't really tell you or explain why. Okay, I am going to go back in with this golden highlighter basically to add the focus. I do a little flipping back and forth in this section here just because I am trying to make sure that I have everything looking the way that I had it last week because I actually really enjoyed the spread last week. I'm just tweaking a few things here and there. I will let you know now that I will probably do that, for the next few weeks just because I am trying to tweak this kind of layout and make it work to the best of my abilities. So I'm sure things will get moved around. Anyways, I am going to just add my highlighter here in this section, basically to easily break apart each day so it's much more of an easier read to figure out which day I need to do what. And this is essentially what the spread looks like when it's all completed with just adding in the boxes, where I will have most of my function listed. I really like how it looks. It still has a lot of, playfulness to it with the bright yellow highlighter paired with the stickers, but I still think it looks nice. I am going to add just like my mood tracker on the left hand sidebar corner. You guys know I'm going straight back to that. And I did add my little highlighter at the bottom of each day so that I could mark my exercises for that week. I will be doing my Grow with Joe episodes that I wanted to do previously, but one, I forgot that I didn't even have any weights to lift for those. And then two, I just got them. I want to say a special shout out to one of the people who watched my videos. One of you guys told me to go ahead and just pick up some weights from Five Below. And I don't know why I totally forgot that that was a thing that I could do, but now I was reminded that I could do that. So that's exactly what I did. And I found some really cute weights there. Like, I thought they was just going to be the regular black weights, which, I have no problem with. But I found some all light baby pink weights. And, they're just adorable. I love them so much. I can't wait to use them just because of how cute they are. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I did talk over me putting down the headers from Scribble Prince Co. as washi at the bottom. It's cute and it adds a little bit more visual interest. Now I'm just marking it in my mood tracker here on the left-hand corner. And then I am going to fill in some of these boxes now. It is time. I'm just taking a quick look-see at the back of this page for last week's spread, just to make sure that I label everything correctly, seeing as this is still a relatively new spread and layout for me. So I just did a quick look-see here, and now I feel like I've gotten it to where I can just mark everything in, starting with the get it done part of my first box here, my little task list. I write that down and I just move forward and make sure I complete everything else just like that. I found this notes section to be particularly cute. I don't know, I just really like how I wrote it. So I just wanted to spread that with you as well. I am adding a self-care list as well. I know that it will probably go unused again, just like how my self-care habit tracker did, just because it's just, it's a little bit harder for me to remind myself, don't forget to do something for yourself. But I feel like if I have it as a to-do box rather than a habit box, it would be easier for me to just check one thing off once rather than trying to get one thing down multiple times. You get what I'm saying? Now, I do plan on using the icons to zhuzh up the spread a little bit more, add a little bit more of the rainbow foil all over the place. I'm using this to mark my therapy, and I'll be using this one to mark payday, of course. And then I'll also be using this one, this pile of books, to mark that my son has a school project due on Tuesday. And if you have young kids, then you know when they have homework, you have homework. And then this camera one will be used to signify my social media habits. And I'm thinking I'll just save this for when I need to pull out many more icons throughout the week. We'll see. And then I am going to measure how long everything is and cut it. And there you go. There are my days of the week here. I just measured the length of them and cut them and made that my date cover header. And look how pretty they are. Just a cute little rainbow at the top there. With that, I just need to fill everything out with a pen, write down my to-dos and my notes, and here we have it now. This is the completed spread. I did add those boots at the top just for some more visual interest, and I do like them there. I love how the foil complements the colors in this kit, and I like how this is very functional yet still very decorative. I added the dots here so you can see when I plan on actually completing a task. And then I actually separated my to-do list in basically two sections, one being my work to-dos and then the other one being my personal to-dos. I think that will also help me a lot more stay focused. For some reason, I really like that notes section and how I wrote down to remember to return calls. I think it's so cute. I can't explain why, but that's basically it for this video. If you liked the video, then please feel free to leave a like. If you disliked the video, then feel free to leave a dislike. We keep it real over here, bro. I appreciate you for watching, and I hope you stay safe and stay creative. Bye.